He said, if you lack it, ask of God who gives liberally and upbraideth not. Which means he doesn't discriminate by age. We celebrate New Beginning for its ability to be elastic. In spite of the opposition, he continued to bounce back. It's easier to just play along and get along and be a part of the who's who and the what to do crowd. But to step out and tell others you can keep your inheritance. God has birthed something inside of you. It takes some intestinal fortitude. Yeah, buddy, it's more than a notion. He lives by the statement, I am willing to invest in my vision in hopes that you would do the same. And I do concur with that because starting a church is not easy. Boy, I tell you, God has a way of doing things and the genius of him blows my mind. We were at church in prayer. There was just 3 people there. Wife car broke down on 59 on her way to church. But by 12 o'clock, it's like a floodgate opened up. Where these folks come from? Amen, amen. I said, wow. And God has a way of doing it. I had just told my family, I said, I can save my money and live comfortable. Amen. I'm not trying to make a whole bunch of money preaching. When I came along, preachers were poor. So I'm sure I want to do this. Hallelujah. Amen. And I said, I can save my money and just live a quote-unquote normal life. And God said, stop. This is what I'll do. I'll do what your energy can't do. What your human efforts can't accomplish. I'll do it. I'll do it. Amen. So for that, we appreciate the invite, knowing that there were an overwhelming amount of ministers you could have pulled from, yet you chose little old me. I'm humbled by it, man. Sometimes the hardest time to find help is when you need it. Don't you know the easiest time to get money is when you don't really need money? You have a nice sum of money, people will give you money because they give it to get. That's the truth. Amen. Pastor Scott gives to give. Amen. Amen. I will tell you because he won't tell you. All right. He said, man, don't worry about all the times I preach to the chairs. I say, you're a tough brother. I can't preach to chairs. I got to preach to people, man. I'm not that anointed. Hallelujah. Because there are times I came in, I was preaching to the chairs. All right. Amen. But God has blessed him tremendously, and he is one of the best young administrators I've ever seen.
Amen.
And I've been seeing the value of the relationship is not determined by the length of time you spent together, but how you respond to me when I'm looking up. I'm not in a position to give you what you give me. During the hurricane season, He came, he called us, said, man, how you doing? I was like, man, I'm saying to myself, this cannot be true, Doc.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I've been knowing some of these, y'all know the story. You come to my church and give me $200.
Yeah.
I go to your church and give you $200. I might have saying, amen. And then if you give them $150, they have an attitude with you because you didn't give them the amount or surpass their previous amount. So he called me, he said, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
So then, you know, Houston Lightning Power is still waiting to get the electricity back up within our community. But we still paying the rent. He said, well, look in your mailbox.
Yeah.
All right.
I said, wow.
All right. Amen.
Yeah. I looked at the mailbox and that was some tokens.
All right.
Yeah. And for that, we appreciate and value the camaraderie and the friendship. And if anybody knows anything about me, I don't play politics too well.
All right.
Yeah, and I don't do flattery.
Okay.
Flattery is like gum. After you chew the sweetness out, just go and spit it out. Needless to say, I don't want to be the greatest person to have ever died.
Yeah.
After I die, I'll be the greatest saxophone player who ever died. Like, boy, that was some kind of young minister, boy. Oh, he was something, man. He was some kind of astute individual. When I'm dead, let's celebrate each other while we have each other. So we thank God for he and his wife, and to the minister that came prior. Man, what a word. What a word. Thank God for you. Amen. My wife was so excited to get here. And I almost said, look, we'll let this car stay on the side of the road, you ask me. And he comes stripping. Hallelujah. We're going to get here. Amen. And she was excited to be here because we wanted to be a part of this service. And we solicit your prayers because I am jubilantly tired. Amen. God is just so smart. You got to be careful how you pray. I was praying, I said, God, I want to be in ministry full time. I did. I told him, I said, I want to preach full time. And I didn't know how he was going to do it. So, you know, he did it so unusual. I got hired full time at a psychiatric hospital. That wasn't what I was expecting, man.